Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today it's Emboss Watercolor Resist, and this is for Stamping 101 blog up. So if you are on my blog, you're going to see many other cards doing this technique. So we're going to start with a piece of watercolor paper that measure 5 by 3 3/4. And the stamp set that I'm using today, it's Night of Bethlehem, a new release in the holiday catalog. And we're going to be using Versamart. So I got all my image here, and I'm going to stamp a few, and then we're going to emboss. I'm going to emboss with white. You could emboss with a clear also, because this is white, whatever you prefer. So I'm going to emboss I'm going to stamp 2 images and then put my powder and emboss, just to make sure that, you know, my ink, it's not drying there. So let's put this on. And I forgot, I should have used my embossing buddy that I got right here, but I think we're going to make it work without that. Okay, we're going to emboss that, and then we're going to put the other part that I want. And I see right here I get a chunk that I better take off. Here we go. And you see it's getting kind of shiny when it's embossed. You don't want to hold it at the same spot till it burns. And another thing, as your heat tool gets hotter, it takes less time. You barely can see because it's white on white, but we're going to take care of that in a minute here. Okay, so now I got my 2 images done. Now we're going to go ahead and put my star. I'm going to put the star about right here. And I want little star also. We're going to do one big one, and what I'm doing there, it's because I forgot my embossing buddy. If you get a ring that where, you know, you rock your stamp, remove the powder before it melts, and then you're going to be good. See how quicker it goes, because my embossing tool, it's already hot. Okay, now we're going to do the little stars. And then the magic going to happen. Here we go. You just pretty much guess where you're going because you don't really see, right? So let's hope I did a good estimate here. It looked good to me. Okay, let's emboss that, and then we're going to make this magic release. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now that it's done, we're going to use only one color. I'm just going to use Dapper Denim for today. So you want some re-inker and put that in your cover there. Use your spritz bottle. Let me bring a scrap paper here. I'm going to bring my spritz bottle, and you want to go high enough and spritz this a little bit. And the reason why I like to spritz it first, it blend better. Now this is just the aqua painter. The aqua painter, it's, you get the barrel, just put your water in, squeeze it, and then your water gonna come out. You can put as many color as you want or a little. This is very simple here. I just gonna brush this and go lighter as I go. I'm gonna have the top darker and the bottom, and you want it to make it look very watercolor, so it's okay to leave spot white. I'm gonna go a little bit darker here, then just brush this. Here we go. Now what I'm going to do is heat set this, because the only reason why I heat set it, usually I would dry it, it's just that I want to put my grading. And I'm going to show you a tip too. You see my paper, it's curving. I'm going to show you how to take care of that. Okay, after it's pretty much dry here, turn it around and heat set it in the back also, and that's going to flat up your paper quite a bit. Now I'm going to come back here. See, it starts to go down. Now it's curving the other way. Keep on turning back and forth like this. If you heat set it, and your paper is going to be very easy to glue down. See how simple this was? Very, very simple. Now I'm going to take my grading again, like I said, in Dapper Denim. And just want to make sure if this is straight here. If I mount that straight, it looks very, very straight. I'm going to bring my grading right here. You want to make sure where you're going to stamp on top, you don't have no embossing, because the ink will not, regular ink will not stick to the embossing. Et voila. Now let's put that together. See how simple it was. The longest thing, it was just to emboss. Other than that, it's very simple. I want to mount that with, can you hear me? Fast fuse. Here we go. I got it. I'm sorry about that. Here we go. We're going to mount that on fast fuse. Again, this was a watercolor piece of paper that, oops, measure 3 3/4 by 5. My Dapper Denim measure 5 1/4 by 4. And then we're going to put that on the regular card stock that measure 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. So 5 1/2, 8 1/2, score at 4 1/4. And I really recommend fast fuse when it comes to watercolor, just because that your paper tends to want to curl. So this is very strong and it's going to stay flat. How quick and simple this card was. Here we go. And you see it's marbleized here and there, and that's the look that I wanted for this watercolor emboss resist. This is it, my friend. Again, hop on my blog to take the blog tour. Right above you get the eye. Just click on that. It's going to bring you at the right place. Again, I'm Frenchie at FrenchieStamps.com. Bye-bye for now.